Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Garage in the Basement. We're back for season 2. It's the first episode, We're not as hype as we should be. We're back in the basement,
We stayed up pretty late last night, and we already recorded episode 2
with
Henry.
With Henry from Complete Cubing. That's right, we got another episode. This one is probably going to be pretty short, just like next episode for people actually listening. But yeah,
Let's talk about the weird stuff that we talk about on this podcast.
yeah.
You think we're on any watch list? I know Lucas likes to bring up that idea a lot, but
No, I like to bring it up. But yeah, so why do you think you would be on the watch list?
Probably the weird stuff I've said on this podcast, mainly.
For me, it'd probably be saying that gun law should be a state right or whatever. I remembered why right after, and then now I'm too tired to finish explaining it, but I had some pretty good arguments about it.
I don't think I've said too much weird stuff on this podcast. I think it's you guys. The main part I'd be on that watch list, though, is because I'm associated with you.
Yeah,
I think we should just call someone random and just have them as a guest star.
Should we?
Give me my phone.
Alright, Mr. Motorola.
Put something on my snippety chat.
In the meantime, we've decided to go ahead and, get a bottle of Mountain Dew. This is pretty much exactly how it was the first time, first season, first episode or whatever, where we recorded both of the first 2 episodes in my basement. But we have a different setup in a way, and it's only me and Scott right now. But yeah.
Alright, I sent something out on my story on Snippety Chat.
Alright. But, let's talk about the fact that we're going to be using Discord.
The Discord, it depends on how things go, because certain people probably won't want to use that. I know I definitely don't like the fact that we're going to use it. I don't like Discord.
It'd just be for, the episodes where it's just me, you, and Lucas.
My screen cracked more.
It did. Did you drop it?
I don't think I did.
Yeah, Scott's screen is a bit broken.
Not my screen protector. I don't really want to use it because I just don't like Discord.
Yeah.
I think we should. Well, I don't know, because I know not everyone uses Discord, and it's not like everyone wants to set up an account for Discord.
Yeah, I got Call of Duty pulled up in the background, just the story or whatever, the campaign.
Mm-hmm. Well, but we're gonna be switching to online for the podcast. I'm gonna be 2 hours away from everyone else, or from you guys.
Yeah.
Lucas is gonna be out of state a lot. We'll be going online and we'll just video call and stream from that. Maybe we can convince Lucas to actually do video.
At this point, we may or may not have started talking about something that was against our new rules. So it's 3 minutes and 36 seconds roughly that I had to cut out, so it may not make sense at first. But yeah. So the thing is, if you wanna, I guess basics is if you... Scott's having a very disgusting cough fit. He's been having one for a while. You sure it's not anything to do with your asthma?
Yes, it is.
It is?
I was talking to my mom. It's my allergies colliding with my asthma. So my allergies are closing my throat, and my asthma is also closing my throat. I think. That's how I imagine it would happen. But either way, it's kind of both of them kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor or anything, so that's probably 100% wrong. But yeah, no, I have a special inhaler I have to take now, and I have allergy meds.
Yeah. Earlier, I was gonna ask you if you brought an inhaler or anything.
No, I forgot it.
Yeah, that might have to do with some of it.
Mhm.
But, anyways.
Yeah, it was so bad. I kept waking up. I tried going to sleep I think 2. I went to sleep at 2, and then I woke up half an hour later, 2:30, started coughing, and I could not stop for solid minute.
Yeah.
And
I ended up staying up until 4:30.
I stayed up till 3.
Yeah. And then it got really cold down here. So, thing about cold weather is it makes me kind of more sleepy. But before we continue on that, what I was saying before though is pretty much if you want, if you listen to it and you know us, like you know how to get our numbers, get WhatsApp or whatever. If you already have it, then great. Just find us on that, and then probably text me, and then I can text group chats.
Or you can go onto the the tickety talks of me and Kyle's videos that we post about it. Just ask, hey, can I be a guest star? And then we can talk to you more about it, or we might not. We also got to make like a actual like group TikTok, like a Garage in the Basement TikTok account. So that was, we're not just promoting it on ours. We actually have an actual TikTok account for it.
Yeah, because I've just been uploading the things to like you know how sometimes I'll film like
you'll post
a little
on
bit.
your TikTok.
Yeah, like I'll get a video or two and then just not really even edit it, just kind of throw it together.
That's pretty much all I see on your TikTok. That's all.
Yeah, anymore, that's all you're gonna see, because I stopped posting because I didn't really feel like it anymore.
I haven't really posted since the first episode on No, I posted yesterday. Because I was posting about how we're in summer now. Yeah. School's over.
I think it was like nearing the end of February, maybe March even. I was posting like I think once daily, something like that. And I think that was just so I could get like proper analytics or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was like 2 weeks post every day, and I went just past 2 weeks, and then we got to spring break, I think it was. And that's when I recorded my EP, Extended Play. And then I just missed one post, and it felt really good to not open TikTok for like a whole day. So I try to not be as active on social media apps as much.
I want to cut it out of my life, or not entirely, but mostly out of my life, because it takes up so much time and it drains my emotions. I can feel it.
For me, I mostly only use TikTok for pretty much to post. Not really as much message anymore, but I still use it for like 1 or 2 friends to be able to talk with them. And then Instagram, I have one post, and it's just because I figured why not, because it was the first bonfire of the camping season. And I almost ended up posting like 3 more pictures of just like screenshots of what I was listening to. But, you know, it was a family moment, and I didn't want to ruin it. So, yeah, but for me, Instagram is pretty much strictly DMs. Sometimes I'll watch reels, but that's mostly only if they're sent to me. So, yeah.
But, yeah, we'll have to make some actual, like, social media accounts for Garage in the Basement.
Yeah. So this way I can stop saying...
And the information will not, like, the login information will not go to one person. It'll go to all 3 of us.
Yeah, I'll just send it to the boys group chat.
It'll be a shared account. I'm actually like really excited for. You didn't change the profile picture for Garage in the Basement with season 2.
On the YouTube?
Yeah, you didn't change it, right?
Not yet.
Don't change the profile. Just change the cover of each episode.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Because I like that picture that we took for season 1.
Yeah, that's like the basic, you know, like.
That's what I associate with Garage in the Basement now.
Yeah. Until we have like our face reveal, if that ever gets to happen, or at least up to our necks, I want it to be like
me and you,
a graduation type.
Me and you are like good on that. Like we can do that now, but it's.
I'll just put like a crucifix or something over Lucas's face. Like, shout out to the random drunk gamer guy who commented on Scott's TikTok.
Yeah,
for the first episode.
On the first episode, I was like, "Go watch the new episode," and then I got a comment like a little bit after the episode wasn't even out yet, and I think he said something. This guy was drunk. He straight up typed, "I'm drunk. I'm going to listen to the podcast," and then I think he was so drunk he didn't know what he was typing anymore, because it seemed jumbled up.
Well, but he also said like glad to be a fan from day one.
Yeah, but like
which is cool.
It seemed kind of jumbled up, but I think he was trying to say it was the best. It would be the best podcast ever.
Yeah.
But it was so jumbled up. He said and best podcast ever or something like that. I don't remember.
Scott, just send me a screenshot and I'll put it up on the thing right now.
It was funny, I guess.
Yeah.
I went onto the guy's account and it's.
Yeah. If you saw my TikTok post from like episode 11 of season 1, then like the analytics for ages is like it's mostly adults because you're able to see if it's kids, right?
Yeah, but
for me it shows like 18 through 24, 25 through
most likely
30.
It's just people lying about their age.
Yeah, it's people using their parents' accounts and stuff probably.
Yeah.
Like on the TV. I would hope nobody's listening to this on their TV.
That would be an extremely awkward conversation with your parents, especially with the X show.
Yeah.
The X show is still my least favorite show. Like,
Sure.
I love it and hate it so much. Real quick, though, I want to read this comment that I got. Alright, so this is from March 1st, which is the day the first episode came out, I think.
Yeah.
I posted a video about it, and I got a comment from, I can't read the name, but this guy says, I'm drunk, but let me say this for the record. I can't tell this is the best podcast ever to be produced. Glad I was here day one.
Yeah.
Those are his exact words. I mean, I stuttered him like a tad bit, but for the most part, it sounds like he typed out a stutter. I looked at his account. He's an adult.
Yeah, I followed him because of that.
Yeah. No, this guy's like an adult. He's
good.
Yeah.
Like, don't play any of his videos or anything. Like, just because, since he's an adult, like, when I put the screenshots or whatever up, I'm not going to show his username or anything. I don't want him to get in trouble for talking to minors or whatever. You know, like the one cosplayer guy.
Yeah,
like that was really messed up.
That was, like, brutal.
Yeah,
like,
I watched the Ray William Johnson video for it.
So did I. I mean, I've also watched a few other videos on it, but basically...
I watched it right before going to see my therapist. And, like, I told my mom about it, too.
Yeah.
So...
basically, if you don't know, there was a TikToker. His name was, I think, Inquisinator or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't say his name properly, but basically, he had someone do some editing for him. And he was thanking this person. He was so happy that they were doing this. And he said, thank you so much. And then that person turned around his words and kind of posted saying he was a
Yeah.
And he himself live stream.
Yeah. He also did, like, Ghost, like, Call of Duty Ghost cosplay.
Yeah, he was a Call of Duty Ghost cosplayer.
Yeah.
He was...
Wasn't there, like, something, like, where the girl he was talking to or whatever lied about her age? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, that's it. I mean, I probably don't have the details exactly right, because, I mean, that happened a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
But what really sucks is you don't really see much about that anymore. I mean, I get it, yeah, it's in the past, but, like, it seemed like everyone forgot about it.
I joke about this every now and then, not that,
and
but...
I still hear stories, like, similar to it, so no one really learned their lesson.
So I think a huge reason why is because people are too scared to talk about unaliving themselves, if that makes any sense, because I don't want to say the word just in case, you know. But
you can say that word, dude.
I don't care. I'm just gonna say unaliving themselves.
It's fine.
Cause Anyways,
you never know. Cause I don't think you're able to say that on TikTok. If you upload it on TikTok, please edit out my coughing way too much.
Yeah. Every time it just like randomly cuts, unless if we're talking while you're coughing, then it's just cause he's coughing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyways,
blame the pollen.
One thing that I'll do, like, quite a bit is, like, I'll pretend to be offended by something that literally it can't be changed. So one thing, an example, will be the...
I wouldn't talk about them, like, at all.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like people don't want to talk about... People find everything too offensive these days. And I think... Don't quote me on this at all, especially if my mom listens to this one. I hope she doesn't.
If the one time.
Yeah, the one time she listens to it is the time where I say, I'm not 100% sure if I heard her right, but I think that she said because nowadays, because I'm a white male or whatever, I think she was being sarcastic. Because I'm a white, straight male who's fit, I'm gonna have to work harder now. Because nowadays, most companies are hiring to be more diverse. You know, like the company that my parents work at, they're diverse, but not in the way where they're just hiring people of different races, genders, identities.
Yeah, they're
just cause they're hiring them because they're skilled. But that was a huge thing a while ago, I know, but not too long.
I heard people are actually losing their jobs just so that the companies could hire people like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard not too long ago that certain companies are firing white people, like white males, white straight males, you know, like us. That sounds biased now, because they feel like, you know, they're not diverse enough, which is what you were just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember one time I saw this TikTok, actually, where this white dude went up to a black lady in the street and was like, is it okay for a person to be white, for a guy to be white? She's like, no. And me watching that is like, she better have been kidding, because it was like one of those meme compilations. I don't have a problem with people being black. Why do you have a problem with guys especially being white? I know why. And obviously politicians these days are mostly white, rich, straight men. But that shouldn't be affecting us. Politics should not be affecting us as a society.
Alright, so this kind of feels, I don't mean to be mean, but like, kind of feels like it's starting to drag on, this conversation.
Yeah, we were doing so good, and then I had to bring up the...
We just need to switch topics.
Yeah.
So this happens a lot. Remember when we used to do the random word generator?
Yeah.
I just googled random topic generator for conversations.
That's the list I sent you 2 weeks ago or something.
How often do you check your phone? So like this can go
I
into...
can look at my phone and it'll say how many times I've unlocked it.
But what...
Like, I'm not gonna do that now because I'm using it, but...
What I like about that topic though is we can take that that topic and turn it into a question, or not really a question, but like another big topic was phone usage. I think we use phones way too much.
Yeah.
I think we also believe our phones too much. Like Lucas, remember when he was saying he's getting way too gullible? He almost believed flat Earth because of a video he's seen.
Yeah.
We're getting way too gullible and getting way too attached to our phones.
Yeah. And just real quick, flat earthers, no due respect, you're not right. Stop saying you're right. You're stupid. Go read some books. I'm not gonna hate your guts because you're trying to tell me that the earth is flat, but I'm gonna tell you to get out of my face.
I mean, honestly, believe what you want to believe, but there is so much evidence and so much stuff backing up
Believe
flat Earth.
Here's
And
the
it's
thing.
fact, I've literally seen someone try proving flat Earth several times, like several different people doing different tests saying, if this happens, then Earth is flat. If this happens, Earth is round. Or they show something on a map and they're like, how do we see Russia if we're in Alaska? And they point to a map and they're on the other side. They're proving
Yeah, it's
round, not flat, for one.
because a map is flat to represent a round object.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta end somewhere. It can't be a round map, like a cylindrical shaped map.
Yeah.
Because then it's not a flat map that you can just put on a billboard.
There's also a few other videos, but I'm not going to go into detail on those.
Yeah.
On people trying to prove flat Earth, and then they end up proving,
That the Earth is round.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Maybe their head is flat too.
I mean, I have some really weird beliefs, and a lot of people are like, what? That makes no sense. And I believe it pretty weirdly. The belief is so weird that people are, like, confused on it. And I honestly want to test some of them. Like, this one's going to sound weird and probably really gross, but I don't believe in hand sanitizer. I believe we use, like, it does something. I just don't think it actually works. I think what it does is just adds a scent.
Well, I wouldn't say just adds a scent.
I don't think
Like, I don't get why it's...
I don't think
Every time it kills 99.99%.
all of them
That's
say
not
that.
true.
Why? I've never really seen any of them that like are actually honest and say, oh, it only kills 99.8 or only kills 88%. It's always 99.9. It's never any lower. And I know
if that's the case, then use 2 wipes or whatever. Like, then you're killing more than 100%. Like, it's just a mixture of chemicals where they're gonna kill
don't get me wrong.
a lot of germs.
I still use hand sanitizer just because I respect other people's beliefs and I understand they can be grossed out by not using it. So I use hand sanitizer.
I just use soap and when I wash my hands.
So do I. But I just don't think hand sanitizer really works.
Hold on. Do you cough into, or sneeze, whatever, into the pit of your elbow or your hands?
Depends. If I have enough time to put up my elbow, I'll do my elbow. But sometimes, especially right now with my collarbone hurting, I won't be able to pull it up fast enough without feeling pain. So I'll just end up having to cough in my hand.
If it's a sneeze, then I'll go, like, most of the time, I will go into the pit of my elbow. But if it's a cough, then it's like, just use my hand. Because the only thing that's coming out of my mouth for a cough is spit. Sometimes snot can come out your nose if you sneeze, and you don't want to walk around with snot on your hand. So just like that, and then go wipe off your shirt and face instead of...
Okay, so I just want to clear something up. Yes, I don't believe in hand sanitizer, No, that does not mean I don't use it. I use hand sanitizer.
Yeah, you said that.
I know, I'm just making sure no one's like, ew, he doesn't use hand sanitizer, he's disgusting.
I believe that it works, but not as much as people will say it is. Because I doubt that it kills exactly 99.99% of all germs. Because if it's killing that many germs, then your hand pretty much just shouldn't exist. There should be 0.01% of your hand left every time you use. Like, obviously that's not how it works, but based on how they're saying it, like, that's how it would work. But what do you think about AI?
AI, we've talked about this a few times. I don't like it. I think AI is gonna, even now, it's so advanced that there are people who are experiencing identity theft by like governments and stuff taking over, like making separate accounts for like on the news. Not really news. It was World A to Z, because we used to watch that in history class. Mr. S put it on every morning for us. And the other day we watched a video on not really celebrity, but like famous TikToker. She was Ukrainian, and I guess some like Russian organization or something used AI to make a separate account and kind of say that she was promoting Russia, saying how great Russia was, how great China was, and it looked really realistic, and you could very much believe that it was actually her, but it wasn't. It was someone taking her identity. So there's that, which I hate about AI. I also hate the fact that it's going to become so advanced that we're going to stop doing so much. Music's going to be tossed out the door someday. Work, some people are going to start losing work because of it.
Yeah, which means there's going to be less jobs. Which ultimately means less need for education, which just means that more and more kids will just use ChatGPT to figure out what the hell 1 + 1 is. That's the thing that I hate, is the fact that so many kids, and obviously I respect you guys, you know, at least for Spanish, you were my classmates, because some of them aren't doing Spanish 3, but they will go up and ask me, like, hey, can I borrow your homework? And I give it to them, because why not? I did my homework. You know, if we get caught, then I'll be on it. Like, I'm not gonna snitch and be like, I did my homework, they did not. But I'm gonna say, you know, I did my homework. I'm pretty sure they did too. Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, I hate AI. I also hate robots, really, mostly. Yes, we do use robots, and I use technology still, but I just don't like it. It's not really my favorite type of thing. Alright, next topic.
Should we just go to motivational minute or whatever? Because I kind of want to edit this episode with you, because there's some stuff I want to be like, get your opinion on for if I should edit it out.
Alright, motivational minute.
Alright. We didn't explain that we're both host / co-host this episode.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't feel like hosting today.
Yeah.
And, because it's not supposed to be on my day.
Yeah.
I hosted last time.
Yeah, technically it was supposed to be my day, but yesterday I ended up hosting the episode
one for
2.
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened is Henry was over for the day yesterday, and we wanted him in it, but we also wanted the first episode to be just the main hosts. But anyways,
we were supposed to get like Lucas or something.
Yeah, so we wanted the main host to be on the first episode, and then we'd have a co-host for the second one. Henry was only here for a day, so we had to do the second episode soon before we ran out of time. So we're doing this like a whole day before, or a whole day after next week's episode comes out. So like when you're watching it, a week from today for you listeners, you're listening to the past for us.
Yeah.
I
think we explained that. Not last episode. Jeez. The next episode.
It's so weird. Anyways, we're gonna fix things. But anyways, it just gives us a quick break too, in case we don't feel like recording, because I think I have to babysit for my little siblings.
Yeah.
Soon. So I mean, I can still do it. The podcast. I just might have to probably walk out or yell or something if I'm babysitting, which
if you're babysitting, just put yourself on mute or something, and I'll just explain like, hey, whatever, you know, like Kyle, edit this part out, and then nobody will know.
Yeah, but anyways, you guys won't have to worry about it, but it's just something the three of us will have to worry about.
Right now, hold on. So, I keep saying this because now I'm starting to edit out times that people when there's a blank in between people talking. And right now we're at 36 minutes 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. It's
really?
probably gonna be like,
It felt like 15.
for me it felt like it was approaching 40 minutes, so I wasn't off.
Dude, it felt like 15 minutes for me.
Yeah. Let's do motivational minute.
Yeah, anyways. Well, we've covered screen. We've covered goals. What do we
We're
want?
not gonna talk about what motivational minute is for next episode, next week, whatever we want to refer to it as. Like, do you have advice? Maybe?
Advice? Most of my advice refers to screens or going outside. I guess I could say just enjoy the
Here.
finer things in life.
Yeah.
Small things. Enjoy family time. Just
yeah.
enjoy everything. That's all I gotta say.
I wouldn't say necessarily live every day like it's your last, because that implies like nothing you do is gonna matter tomorrow, which at this point that's pretty much true, but
It's different for everyone though.
I need to be more careful with how I word things and such, but like, yeah, just soak up more moments in your life, not necessarily just live in the moment though.
Mm-hmm.
Because kids these days are, and I sound so much older than I really am.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but like, including me, I guess, we get caught up in the moment, or not caught up in the moment, but we feel like we have to live in the moment because, you know, we want our 15 minutes of fame as soon as we can so we can peak in elementary school. Honestly, go eat some grass. For me, it's go outside and eat some dirt, touch some grass, talk to some women or guys, whichever you prefer.
It's funny. Lucas keeps joking, like saying, "There's no girls who watch this episode. And we're never gonna have a girl on this episode."
According to my statistics, it's like, yeah, you can find it on my TikTok, but from when I posted the
But it's
analytics.
funny because yesterday, next week for you, Henry video called someone, and they said they wanted to be on the podcast.
And they're
They listened to it.
spoiler alert, they're female. Yeah.
So
Then again, I just want to bring up one more thing. They are one of those people who do the brain rot stuff, where it's like, what the sigma, skibbity toilet riz, whatever.
whatever it is nowadays.
It disgusts me. So many people find it annoying, and then they turn around and do exactly that.
Anyways, I think we might have to end it off now before we
Let's end it all. It's over. We're done.
All right. Anyways, ending the episode off. I guess socials.
I don't know. For now, just keep your eye out on @YKRGood on TikTok, Instagram, whatever.
For those of you wondering though, I finally did change my TikTok username.
Yeah.
Now my TikTok username is finally Your Friendly Burger. So
Yeah, but keep an eye out on my page and Scott's page probably for the official Garage in the Basement socials.
Mhm.
And then instead of saying our own, we'll start saying them on the end of podcast episodes. So yeah.
all right. Well,
So we don't know what to do for any outro.
yeah.
you know.
So it was what we do at the end of every episode. Last season was we'd say, "Where's the Mountain Dew?" Because of a
Well,
little.
not every episode because we
Most
missed a
episodes.
few,
But most episodes, it was like a little gag because the first episode, Kyle was looking for the Mountain Dew and he said in the background, "Where's the Mountain Dew?"
yeah, and it was still recording.
and it became a kind of a big kind of joke. And now we got to find something new for season
Where
2.
is it though? We had like a 2-liter. It's empty.
Yeah. So don't worry, we found it.
ASMR. We found the Mountain Dew. Now
Finally.
we need to do something else for the outro. We'll talk
Yeah.
to Lucas about it.
If you have any recommendations, just comment them on.
Yeah, put
on
them in the comments. Alright.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe and hit that notification button.
All right.
Outro music that's so cringe from 2011. That doesn't make sense. And we out, boys.